Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Tony Stewart's Sonoma win from 2016. Let's take a quick look at the box. You got your generic box for this year for the wins. You got Sprint Cup Series, race version, winner sticker. Got a picture of a checkered flag right there. 2016 race winner. Got to render the car. 2016 Sonoma Raceway standard finish. It's going to be a total of 2014 of these things. There's the schedule if you want to see that. And all that typical stuff. Let's get down to the car itself, and it is a brightly colored car. See, that does come with a few things. You got your winner sticker as usual. You have your raced winner card as usual. And it also does come with confetti, which is funny because you're probably noticing there's barely any confetti on this car. The only confetti I can see is right there. So confetti sure didn't really do a good job, but they still included it anyways. Well, let's do a quick 360 of this car. It is kind of funny that both of his final Gen 6 wins both came in the Code 3 Associates car. Years apart in the same paint scheme. But this will be a special race one for a lot of people. You know, final wins are always special since they don't always get made. And this will basically be his final unless he just happens to come back like Jeff Gordon did, but I'm pretty sure he said hell no to that one. But let's get down to the sponsors. On the hood, you have Code 3 Associates, Riders on the Storm. Got number 14, Stewart Haas Racing, and Chevy SS. Down the side, you have Mobile One. You got Rush Truck Centers, Haas, Mac Tools, and Mobile One. You have Exalta, Bosch, I'm not sure what the third logo is to the far right there. On the B post, you have Code 3 Associates, Jimmy John's, Coca-Cola, and Bass Pro Shops. Got smoke on the name rail, and you have one winner sticker over there. On the back, you have Code 3 Associates. You got Tony Stewart Foundation and 14, Chevrolet SS. On the deck lid, you got Mobile One, and Code 3 Associates is on the roof. This is number 398. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood, if it wants to open. It says Chevy, Mobile One, and Haas. There's the engine detail if you would like to see it. Take a look under the deck lid. You get your typical fuel cell and such back there. The roof flaps do in fact open. And there's the underside of the car if you would like to see it. Got the black exhaust piece. As far as damage goes, see on the front it's just a little bit dirty. There's really not much there, you know. With a black car like this, it does kind of hide some of the dirt and stuff. But you can see some in the yellow on the bottom there. See, on the right front, looks like it did hit somebody a little bit there. For some reason, it's turquoise colored. Not really sure why. You know, you don't really expect turquoise color, especially because, like, the white, it is white on the thing, but then on the tire, it's turquoise, if that's coming across, right? Not sure why it's that color. It must have been hitting another car, but I didn't get the really turquoise any cars, so not really sure what that's from. See, there's a little bit of a mark right there in the 14. Looks like he did brush into somebody right there. Got some, like, tire marks with the exhaust piece. I don't know if he like cut somebody's tire down with his exhaust port or what, because that just looks kind of cool. Interestingly enough, I don't know if it's coming across, but you can see that like there's like a black outline to the exhaust piece, like to the left of where the exhaust piece actually is. I don't know if that's just Lionel placing it wrong or what, but it looks kind of strange. You see on the back there, it's got a little bit of some marking around the wheel well, maybe some tire rubbing off. There's the marking is a little bit off of the tires. You see in the right rear he did get hit. Probably from when Hamlin hit him on the last lap. So it is crumpled up right there. Nothing really on the back bumper at all. A little bit of some scuffs and some scrapes on the bottom, but really nothing much. See on the left rear, there's some more marking where it looks like he did get hit and rubbed and beat up a little bit right there. That was probably also from Hamlin on the last lap. Got a bunch of scuffing and marking down the entire left side of the car where you have the biggest damage where he pounded Hamlin coming out of one of the final turns. And you can see they did that pretty well. You know, it is all decal. It's none of it is like, you know, actual mold damage, but they really recreated it pretty well. Where, you know, because right there that would be all pushed in. It kind of split the side skirt. You saw some of the innards right there, so looks kind of cool. And then of course you have some more marking on the left front. Got a big white smudge on the tire right there. It's a shame he didn't burn this out. This would have been cool with maybe some shredded tires too. So, like I said, this has a ton of damage. If you're into damage, this is definitely a race win for you. It's got tons of beating and banging and stuff damage. Really don't seem to get many die-casts with that anymore. I mean, we don't get many wins with that anymore, but it always makes for cool die-casts whenever it does happen. So if you want this die-cast, you can very easily get it right now for regular retail pricing. I would say if you want it, get it now, because last ones like this usually disappear. It'll probably stick around for a while because they made, 2,000 of them, but eventually this car will just disappear. Though Jeff Gordon's really hasn't yet, which is kind of strange. I still need to pick up Jeff Gordon's, but I was waiting to see if he really was his final win, especially with him in the 88 car this year. But this will definitely be Tony Stewart's final win unless he randomly decides to come back. And it makes for a perfect final win. It is an awesome race win diecast and very fitting to be something special. But I think that's all there's to say. This has been a review of Tony Stewart's Sonoma win from 2016. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.